Empirical validation of circular orbits from Bohr's atomic model and principles. Videos 27, 28, 29 by Julián Cruz Aguilar. The videos used in this project are recordings of physical phenomenon that we've titled A Drop of Water into the Quantum Bucket. Experimental model and used equipment. Stage 1. Results, frames, and slow motion footage with analog images shown of the proposed orbits from Bohr. The footage shown previously was a slow motion cut of video titled 27 that goes from the time 9 seconds with 10/30ths of a second to 10 seconds with 11/30ths of a second, and a frame in the middle part of the video 10 minutes 9 seconds with 26/30ths of a second. In the cut you can see analog images of circular or ring-shaped images proposed by Bohr in his atomic model that's similar to a planetary system. The nucleus concentrates the mass of the atom and the positive charges as well. Meanwhile, the electrons spin around the nucleus just like planets move around the sun. Stage 2. The image that will be presented is a frame located at the center of the cut at the time 28 seconds with 18/30ths of a second. The cut corresponds to the video number 28, time that goes from 28 seconds to 29 seconds with 12/30ths of a second. These takes were made in different experimental runs where you can see the repetition in the forms observed. Stage 3. In this experimental take, you can observe that the wave disturbance is produced by the impact of a large wooden tablet. Other videos and takes also use the dropping of water onto the surface of the container technique. This was a cut of the video identified as number 29 that goes from the time 49 seconds with 10/30ths of a second to 50 seconds with 11/30ths of a second. Central image at the time 49 seconds with 26/30ths of a second. In the frame and video shown previously, you can observe a similar and reproductive and predictable behavior of concentric circular forms similar to orbits proposed by Bohr in his atomic model. Stage 4. In some of the frames of this video, a classic physical phenomena were detected, such as the attraction or repulsion of a particle charged electrically in the direction of a longitudinal axis of the beam of light or away from it. Unexpectedly, we could observe the activity of the unidimensional wave trajectory of a dust particle, even though it could have been an insect, like they manage it in physics text. Conclusions. In this project, images were presented and obtained by our experiment, A Drop of Water into the Quantum Bucket, which illustrates the circular atomic orbitals like how Niels Bohr proposed it. Also, a cut is shown of the video where it appears that a dust particle is electrically charged, is deviated by a beam. In addition, we've located another cut of the images where a particle that could have been a flying insect clearly moves around like a wave. Just like Bohr states in his wave-particle duality principle, in consequence, let's consider that we've empirically validated part of Bohr's atomic model in conjunction of the two physical principles of classical mechanics, the wave movement and the deviation of the particles caused by the beam of light, all of this indifferent. Note, the intention of indicating the times of the frames and segments of this video is to provide detailed information about the location of each segment in the recordings for subsequent works or relevant clarifications.